All right, so on the Rory and Maul podcast,
Damn, I thought it was safe.
yeah, that was my bad. Oh, what?
I thought he wasn't gonna remember. He asked me that.
Oh yeah, nah. I still remember.
Yeah, so on the Rory and Maul podcast, just recently they had a holiday party, Christmas party, and after the party, Eddin
Eddin beat up Julian.
Eddin beat up Julian, and let's be very clear.
Oh shit!
Because
is there footage?
We made sure it was clear. This wasn't I punched him once, a disagreement. He said no. He was trying to take my head off, and he punched me multiple times. Okay. Like this was not a.
Yeah, he was on dude was on the floor laid out. I'm on top of him, still swinging.
This isn't friendly. A third party needs to break this.
Are
up.
these two even opponents?
These two are co-workers.
They work there. The niggas work.
But are they even opponents?
Oh, you know what?
You get what I'm saying?
Well,
Julian's taller.
I would say
Eddin is
yes.
plump, but Julian is taller.
Taller, yeah.
He's like a bigger guy.
And Julian is not like tall and skinny. He looked like he works out regularly.
He's
like,
tall and,
he's got muscle. So it's
the
like,
guy with the longer arm length actually got beat up, just so you know.
Yeah, but apparently
Shut your little ass up, man.
Yeah, we'll see Saturday, nigga.
Nigga said he won that for all the midgets.
Like, I felt that in your window, nigga.
It was a shot back at what you said, Slick, right before.
Hey, nigga, Wednesdays, LOY.
At 6.
More of that.
Yes. It's a good show.
So yeah, they had a podcast that released like 3 days ago, and they decided to like hash it out on the air. Mind you, this is all off-camera beef. Like, these are the two engineers, because Julian, I think, his position is like, outside of him having a mic, he's also like the podcast manager. And then, what's the girl's name?
Damaris.
She's just an off-camera personality.
I think she's the producer.
Okay, and then Julian.
No,
not Julian. Eddin, he's the engineer.
Yeah.
So he's our white man. And that nigga, he was unapologetic in this response.
That really did make me like him a lot more. It was really jokes.
Are these both? Eddington is white, but what about the other nigga?
Latinos.
It's just,
they're both Latino?
Yeah, they're both Latino. Yeah. I think Julian, I did hear Julian say nigga, so I assumed that they're trying to make some kind of Afro-Latino argument for him. I didn't stop the mic and
Julian
ask on
won?
Twitter.
No. Pull them up, because I got the link in there.
Let's look at this.
Because you need to be able to see them.
We need to dive deeper.
This is the story. They said, so they're out at the party. Eddin said he is drunk, that
But
he
make
was
sure you hit
blackout,
mute.
so he don't remember it.
Yeah.
Eddin says,
And don't
Julian
put them
says
on
that
screen.
Eddin was to him like, hey, you need to watch your back. You need to be ready for when a nigga might sleep you. Like, you know, when a nigga might fight.
Yeah.
And Julian was like, nah, I don't need to be ready for nothing like that. And was like, yeah, you know, you need to get ready. You need to stay ready. Somebody can sleep on you. Julian was like, why would I need to do that? Eddin's like, poof, poof, poof. He said Eddin just shot him, and he says not one punch. It's just fucking on his head.
Multiple
the fuck?
Bro,
Wait, this is a real thing that happened?
Yeah.
Bro, this is like two niggas really fought. Like, one person was really trying to beat the shit out of the other person.
But that's why they fought?
I was about to say it.
He kept trying to blame it on, I was drunk.
Yeah.
It's like, hold up, nigga.
The
But it's the way he
Yeah.
wasn't sorry, and he kept saying, well, what did you say? I don't remember, but you're an asshole, so I know you said something.
Bro was so unapologetic.
That's how I know he didn't want to fuck him up all
gaslighting.
year.
Yeah, but he was so unapologetic, bro. And it was like, he wouldn't talk like he was sorry. Anytime somebody would say, well, Julian is kind of an asshole, he'd say, yeah, he is an asshole. Like, he's always been a dick. Like, he would make sure he threw his 2 cents in there.
So Julian they didn't just fight again?
No, Julian said, I'm not going to fight. Julian basically tried to like toughen up this ass whooping. He was like, on principle, I don't fight. I'm not gonna swing a punch. So I was just eating them. But he was saying it like he was proud of himself. Like he was saying it to like
He's a
convince
pacifist,
us.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
he was
pretty
like,
much.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. No, I just put my hands up. I would.
He a
I'm
Christian or
above
something?
He was like, nothing can make me swing on him.
What's up with this
Nah,
nigga?
he's not. That's just his philosophy. He said he's never been in a fight, and
That's
that he's
what that
just
is. That's
yeah.
not
He's like he's never been in a
philosophy.
fight, and
That's
he's
a
just on
strategy.
some shit. What? That's what.
Yeah,
fair.
see, I didn't
gotta
realize
be the dumbest beef.
realize he ever been in a fight. I saw somebody talking somewhere else, and they were like, I thought, see, in my mind, Julian's Indian, so I assumed he was Buddhist. So I thought he was on some
He
don't
does
fight.
have that look.
Julian's brother is like a politician in New York City, Latino or something. I'm pretty
Damn,
sure.
I
We
really,
can find
the
out.
nigga looked Indian to me.
What's
You
up
know
with
what
all
I'm
these
saying?
white Hispanics?
But it was weird to like
plaguing
hear a
the
man
society.
like get beat up that crazy and not even like swing back or want to swing
Yeah,
back.
go to one of the
Like a
still
true
images just
pacifist.
so
I
because they don't even know what they
because
look like
I'm trying to
right there. Yeah. Okay, so Julian's on the far left.
Oh,
These characters. That nigga, the Spanish nigga, beat the shit out of Julian, the nigga on the left.
Because he was trying to teach him a lesson.
I guess so.
What?
It seems that way.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Like that's some shit your drunk uncle does to you.
And he was drunk at the time.
And then
That's
even
what it
and then he kept trying to blame it on the alcohol, but then at the same time, he kept saying, just like she was saying, I mean, what did you say to me? Like, you must have said something to
That's
me
what Eddin kept saying,
that set me off. Like, he was like, I'm not
But
running
he was
from me.
honestly, every time I heard it, it sounded like he knows exactly why he did it. To be honest,
He definitely, he 100% knows
what the fuck
why.
it was. He
He
just
100% know. He just didn't want to say it on the
because
show.
Julian didn't say anything. It probably wasn't nothing crazy. It was just probably like a small, subtle trigger that already triggered him from way before. You know what I'm saying?
But you better not say it again.
But
You know what happened last time.
He's a skilled drunk. Like he was able to get drunk, beat a nigga ass, and keep a secret. You know how hard that is, nigga?
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, how accurate was his punches? I wish they had like
They said,
film of
that,
this
said
shit.
it was
they said,
landing
yeah,
very
they said
efficiently.
it was landing. Okay, so
But granted, he doesn't seem like the type of nigga to even like,
Yeah, they Afro Latino.
you know, dodge a punch.
wow.
Bro,
Yeah,
the nigga
yeah.
refused to fight him back. He
Yeah,
took
this
the
nigga
Martin
right
Luther
here,
King Jr. approach.
He refused to fight back. Right here.
Ain't no way. I wanted to, and I do respect it, like his ability to avoid this nigga moment with all his heart. But ain't no way I'm sitting next to no nigga in the morning like who busts my ass and just sitting there like
Yeah.
yo,
You must
dead
have done
ass.
something.
Yeah.
And just chop it up and laugh.
And be
Like,
kicking
oh,
about it.
Yo,
They
And I-
keep
instead
kicking
of
about the
imagine
shit.
a nigga fuck you up and go to work in his Santa hat tomorrow morning unfazed.
If I was Rory, I would make them box again.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
bro, you
literally,
have
yeah.
to get this back.
Yeah.
No,
like,
literally.
some
Because
way,
we're not gonna
somehow.
have the same energy in here unless it happens.
Yeah, like
It's not.
you have to do this like in front of like
And
everybody.
I was telling AJ about this shit beforehand. I was like, there's no way these niggas are really gonna have the same kind of chemistry off. I'm like, it can't be the same, bro.
Look at the way he looks on the right. He feels more important than that nigga.
Bro, he don't. When you watch this video of this segment of them talking about it, this nigga don't like him and he don't care. It's like he's like you can feel the satisfaction. Like when you've been trying to get at a nigga for real,
Yeah.
and I really got to put my hands on you.
But-
That was his energy. I'm satisfied,
He didn't
nigga.
even kind of. There's no part of him that was like, my
I
bad.
apologize.
why-
Not a single ounce of it, bro.
It was I fucked you up.
But
I
you-
was blackout, so I don't remember why, but I know you deserve that ass.
yeah,
But good morning.
literally, bro.
So
Good
is,
morning.
so is Julian this like some type of like?
They say he's an asshole, but at the same time, bro,
Or
They
really
always say
trying to
that.
beat your coworker up is crazy.
yeah.
Like, you
Why ain't
know
nobody
what
try to stop it?
You know what?
Where was Rory at?
It's
Because-
gotta be if Julian were a woman, they would be saying it's him. And you know why I can say that? Julian is every time Julian comes on this podcast to tell a story from off scene, it's something
Yeah.
with people deciding you must be fucked up. Julian, like last Christmas, Julian flew a bitch out. Like took her brought her all the way there, and by the time dealing with Julian for a couple of days, she was making out with another nigga on his doorstep.
God damn.
Ain't no way, bitches going all the way from Ohio or
No,
wherever it
that's
was to come
crazy.
to you to make out with another nigga, and your coworker is fucking you up and coming to work in a Santa Claus hat. You nigga are a problem.
That's his life. That's what's happening to this nigga.
I didn't know
Crazy.
that. I didn't know that. This nigga is a problem.
crazy.
Okay, he really might have deserved that ass.
Yeah, no, he definitely deserved that ass with me. He fucking earned it. What the hell is that?
Yeah, nah.
What the fuck?
God damn, nigga, this shit made me uncomfortable to think about. And like, this is why we need fathers.
I was about to say,
This is literally like, where's this nigga's
do we
dad?
know his upbringing? Do we know like is he silver spoon, a lot of money? Does he like never had to have backlash?
Nigga, he must have grown up in a plush area where he didn't have to fight for nothing.
He
That's what
didn't
I'm saying,
have
like,
consequences.
what is it?
He
Yeah,
just
yeah,
did
no
fucked up shit to
consequence,
people
yeah.
and they never put their hands
That's
on
what
him.
it seems.
I want to
like.
interview him. I genuinely want to know.
So he was on the Twitter space today because Rory was on there. He was on the Twitter space today and he had a different tune. So he was like, you know, after a couple days of things happening, my parents found out.
That's what he called.
My jaw started hurting and my head was hurting. You know, we really have to get to the bottom of this. You know, like we've talked to lawyers and stuff. So it's like now,
He acting litigious.
yeah, now he's at the litigious
A
because
litigious Latino.
he got on that Twitter space talking about my jaw and my head hurts. I said, "Oh man,
My
here we-"
neck and my back. I've heard this story. Nigga.
A thousand times. A thousand
I
times.
was like, "Yo, this
Oh,
is crazy."
shit.
And then Rory was like, "You can kind of hear," which I can understand. They had a good year. I'll say that. I say the back end of this year, Rory and Maul podcast had a good
Yeah, they did.
back end of this year, right?
Fiscally.
Yeah, I would say fiscally, content wise, in
Content-wise.
general.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they tried to turn it around.
Yeah.
Yeah, content wise, I think they had a good back end. And to end with this, Rory was like, yeah, man, I mean, look, you know, we don't want to talk too much about this because it's like, this is really something. I'm like, yeah, bro, I feel you, bro. Like, I feel feel you, my nigga. Like, y'all had a good back end of the year. These niggas, you have a nigga who beat somebody else up that's under you, and he's unapologetic. He's unapologetic about this shit right now.
You can honestly, like,
just play it.
Well,
nah.
we can't
just
mark it just
we'll
because,
No, I'm not gonna put it on the screen.
It's either Julian, either way. It's because they hit us for audio before.
Nah, these
whole ass niggas.
niggas.
Matter of fact, I'm re-upload. I hope you're gonna listen to this. And I'm re-uploading that video you copyright striked. And I'm just gonna take y'all parts out because the sentiment's still the same.
Nigga, just keep putting it up.
I am redropping the most hating Rory Mall podcast. Matter of fact, it might be out, but the time this time comes out. Click that shit over there. Mark this area so I can go in there and make sure I tag it.
They copyright some. They put a strike in on one of y'all videos. I wanted to strike a nigga the other day who did a video hating on me. Listen, it took me 24 hours to decide not to spend my life getting this nigga.
Yeah.
I was in the house asking my boyfriend, like, I'm gonna get this nigga back in blood. Like, I can't fucking wait.
Yeah, I'm re-uploading. I'm gonna just take out the parts where y'all was boring as fuck interviewing 𝙼𝙾𝚃 and everything else that we said still applies.
Keep our retention up. Fuck it.
Fuck it, yeah. But yeah.
Julian _ Nicholas got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, just mark it so I'll take it out.
I got you.
For an alcoholic. You get what I'm saying?
He's drunk now.
Imagine a nigga bust your ass, show up to work with a fresh cut Santa hat, and when they try to create the excuse for him, like, he was drunk, he was blackout when he beat you up. I wasn't that drunk. Yeah, I wasn't drunk like
crazy.
that. Like, that's it. Just so you know, nigga.
Yeah.
We could get active again.
Yeah.
Just so you know, that wasn't a fluke.
Right,
Like,
nigga, I'll fuck you up for real.
Bro, there was a looming threat this entire video.
He's so
This whole video, it was, I'll do it again, nigga.
nigga, I was just waiting for him to take the hat off and start beating him with it.
I skip forward a little more.
Because they gotta get to it.
It's the continuous emphasis on I was laughing through it.
Right.
You said, and you used on your own voluntary accord, said a nigga had to be peeled off you.
Yeah,
you was laughing,
that's crazy.
And then you called him 5 times? Like,
Yeah.
That's
what was that about, buddy? What happened?
That's what happens when you fucking nigga up in shuffleboard.
This is scary. This nigga said we was having fun. I was teaching him the game. Like, he was so happy up until this point.
Okay,
you understand that?
Skip another halfway, like to 3/4, because this will probably get into the point where they're like, this nigga's unapologetic.
What
bro.
makes a man this soft?
He's got school shooter vibes. Like,
a little bit.
No.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
What you talking about?
He
talking about Julian?
No.
Eddin?
Talking about Eddin. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
like-
He don't even
Eddin?
know what.
Because he just seems so satisfied in his snap. Like
what I love about
I got a
Eddin,
homeboy. Like he'll take off on a nigga for real. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he'll be satisfied about it. But but it's like
Depending on who
You know what
he
I'm saying?
took off
Like-
on. It's
I was
because
just
it's
like-
Julian.
I feel like I know niggas like this though. You know what I'm saying? Like
you have to be a dickhead for like a group of people, 5 people that have to kick it together, deal with each other, and you don't run to go let all those niggas know in advance, like I fucked him up, explain yourself.
Yeah.
He came into work confident that you could share your own self
Yeah.
story
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that
nobody
is
would
true.
turn on him.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I was about to say that. You
That
got to
is-
keep
that is
in
pretty
mind,
true. I didn't think about
no
that.
matter what this story is or whatever actually happened here, and the fact that he got fucked up, everybody in the cast, including Rory, all said, I mean, you are kind of an asshole.
yeah.
All was on this thing. All was on some shit like he might have
Everybody
deserved.
implied-
Rory's
you did
turning it
something
into a
to deserve
joke. This nigga just like not even caring about his co-host. It's like, nigga, you got your ass whooped. Fuck it, nigga. You better put some Vaseline on it. Like, it's kind of crazy.
What was crazy was that Eddin admit to all of this on recording.
Yeah.
This is the first
shit
video on trial.
Like, I was like, why would you allow this?
He feels like I've never seen Edison before, but he feels better, like a better person. Like something happened, he's rejuvenated.
You can see his
has a fresh
satisfaction.
cut. Look at him versus what look at Julian look like.
Yeah,
Julian looked like he was fighting for his life all weekend.
Yeah.
Eddin looked like he woke up and did a jog the next day. Like,
But look at her face. Look how look how she's looking at him. She's like,
It's literally the spectrum, like the
yeah,
middle,
literally,
like
yeah.
the joy and
she has the look like this nigga is crazy. He doesn't give a fuck that he
Yeah.
just whooped that nigga's ass. Like
and he
don't
doesn't give a
care.
fuck that he just got his ass whooped.
Right.
It's so many different things going
And
on.
I was about to get this nigga the pussy.
You know what I mean? Because it's no black woman, especially she's a black woman.
Yeah. She was just whining.
Pussy.
She was just grinding on this nigga, about to throw that pussy on him, and then you just
even if she wasn't about to give him the pussy, it's a bad look.
It's a bad look. It's like you was
Now
about to
you
give it to this. You supposed to give the pussy to him now.
Now you have to. He's the big gorilla.
That's what
He's the great ape.
Based on the jungle, that's the silverback, nigga.
You gotta fuck him and whoever he wants you to fuck.
I wouldn't be a woman if I didn't jump in like poor Damaris. Don't put these niggas even hypothetically on her body.
Oh yeah, we just hypothetically threw a pussy around.
One of these niggas can pull Damaris.
Damn, he said it's yours.
We don't know any of this, but
I don't know. Low-key, I do low-key feel like they was both so fucked up that they might both have like a weird, exaggerated version of what actually happened that night.
If y'all go out
Nah, that ain't. Nah.
and J Nobles fuck you up, like jump
Well,
on.
why would he fuck you up? Why can't I fuck J Nobles up? Does she know? She don't know. Does she know?
You told her. Lauren,
Nobody
you
said
told her.
anything.
Nobody
You told her
told
about my
nobody-
abilities.
Nobody knows my ability karate. Nobody knows.
Okay.
Hey, you see? Even
So we go out to a club and I fuck him up because he's my best friend and I love him.
Yeah.
oh my god.
But that couldn't even happen because nobody's a Julian
Nobody's
in
that
here.
fucking
You
crazy.
feel me? Like now he's a archetype, a Julian.
He is.
Honestly, bro, he just got drunk, saw a nigga weaker than him. That was his friend.
Yeah.
Because I've had a situation where it's like you got a homie and the status is like this. Like he's kind of running around, you trying to figure out the game and shit. I felt like he was just looking at him like, yo, nigga, you pussy. I don't know where your dad is, but
And
I'm
I
here
never
now.
liked you, nigga.
Yeah, so
And
bow,
it's
nigga.
deeper, like because Edison, he's just purely an asshole.
Yeah.
And like when you around a nigga that's just so like
Pure.
like what's the word, like ignorant. It's
But
just,
there is nothing worse than being around a nigga who's an asshole. Seems like objectively,
blissfully
and
ignorant.
at the same time talking about I don't fight. Then you get beat up because you're not
It's
gonna
one
be
of
like
those
you're not gonna
things.
do that to me without me putting my hands on you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
almost like in a weird way he attracted this energy.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like Eddin been thinking all year.
All year.
This nigga need his ass
Since the
beat.
beginning.
He gonna fuck with the wrong one. And it felt like all year Eddin was waiting for him to run into the wrong one, and Eddin said, I got this.
Yeah, because
I got this.
because I don't have
Let
time.
you go into the new year without this lesson.
He ran
I
into
told you watch your back,
That's-
and nigga might sleep you.
That's
I
a
don't
way.
have I don't have time to wait.
That's a real Lord.
You might
Okay,
get me killed.
he did
Yeah.
him a favor.
Yes.
Because look, you can always
this was
tell. You can always tell when you're talking to a nigga who hasn't been punched in the face.
Yeah.
He probably has that energy, and he was like, "I have to do this.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna help him for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
By like your words, this can happen, but based off your words.
And he's
That's-
probably a little angry at himself for not doing it sooner. You know what I'm
Probably
saying?
because
He's probably a little angry at
because he
himself.
looks so happy with himself right now.
But
Yeah, so it's like-
there's no better time than now. There's no better time than now.
That's true.
But that still makes him a dick. Like that idea makes you a dickhead. Like
does, it
I'm
does.
gonna do you a favor by punching you.
What would
Does it? Does it though?
What would
I mean,
Patrice
Of course.
And not just punching,
if he
beating your
legitimately
ass.
but if he legitimately did something to deserve it, I don't know if he did.
Because you
though.
can take that mindset and literally trade it like with anything bad that's ever happened.
But this is why you don't let shit build up, right? This is a classic case of you let it build up too much, like you bottled it up until it
He
popped.
bottled
He's
it
gonna
up.
go crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
He bottled it up.
Probably should have had some talks with this nigga before.
And I'm just looking at his hands, like he got some fucking meaty bones.
Yeah,
like
he got
nigga, them
some-
punches. I know
You
it.
got some knuckles.
Felt like some
where
thugs.
you think Eddin's from?
This is
he
the
from New York?
epitome.
If he was from
He's
LA,
definitely Mexican.
if he's from LA,
Oh
and
yeah,
he,
no.
and he
Ain't
just
nothing about
he grew
Eddin.
up squabbling niggas.
Squabbling is the
Nothing
word.
Squabbling,
about
yeah.
Eddin gives squabble, danger, nothing. That's how you know you got your ass beat. You know you get
Yeah.
fucked up when a nigga who himself looks soft have niggas looking at him like, yeah, he might be from somewhere.
Like he might be literally. It
What
just
do you
happened.
about?
No. Eddin looks dangerous.
Eddin is my height.
I don't think Eddin looks dangerous.
He doesn't
Which is
look
more
He
dangerous.
doesn't exactly.
Wait,
That's what I'm
I'm the
saying.
one on the far left, right?
Eddin's on the far right.
Oh,
In
far
a
right.
sign of
Okay.
hat.
I'm not saying he looks dangerous as in like as soon as I see
That
him.
Santa hat.
As soon as I see him, he looks like he'll fuck some shit up. But he's has the body size, and based on his energy that I've seen in this,
Yeah.
of just like
How you
Look,
carry
Olay,
yourself.
how he's carried himself,
Olay.
like I could see him.
Olay, we're men.
I met
Trust
Eddin in the flesh. Trust me. nothing threatening about that
Yeah,
nigga.
I'm
she's a better gauge than all of us because we're irrational. We think we probably fuck up most people. She is a woman. She understands that, like, hey, this the nigga that might try to kidnap me, and this the nigga that's cool.
Like he'll try to stab you.
Even in Eddin's like approach, even though he's saying like he doesn't care about it, it doesn't sound like some really tough guy. It just sounds like a guy who really doesn't care about the fact he just beat somebody up. I just think there's a weaker person in the room.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it's like some big tough guy. I just think it's a weaker person in the room.
It's the weaker person.
It's the fragrance of bitch
think he was a
ass
bully
making you
growing
think of tough niggas around.
I didn't even ask this question. Does Rory step up and be like, all right, guys,
no more hitting?
Eventually, like,
It's a lot of laughs, kikis, and giggles, and then
he's not taking it serious.
Not really until today on the Twitter space. They did take it a little bit more serious because they were like, "Oh, we really have to talk about this." Like,
Yeah, this is a real
Damaris
issue.
tries to bring up like HR. Damaris like brings up like immediately like a sense of hello, hold on, y'all don't see this as a problem. Why are we
Yeah,
talking
it's
about
a
this?
problem.
Damaris seems immediately aware that they might have a legal situation on.
no,
that.
literally, yeah, for sure.
Somebody has to be that person.
And Julian looked like that type of guy. He'll
He
throw.
look.
He'll hide. Yeah.
I just showed you the man.
He just called you?
About to take a suit. Look at you. You started narrative. I don't know that
He called the best. I was about to say he called the best.
he called the cheapest, nigga.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
But that nigga do seem like the type of dude that'll tell you your girl's cheating on you by fucking her.
Right,
But you see me, I'm the type of nigga.
literally.
I feel bad. Like I would want to like, yo, Julian, let's come out to the field Saturday. Let's put on the gloves. I'm that type of nigga, you know.
Yeah.
But you a karate nigga.
Julian,
Like,
we gotta get out there, man. we gotta put your
But
hands
that's
up,
what
man.
I immediately. So when I heard that, I immediately thought about us, and I was like, all of us have punched each other.
in the face.
Technically,
Accurately.
Hold on. Why?
accurately.
factual.
But Jay Noble's never landed on me. He's still
I
has a
have.
question. No, you did not.
You
didn't
the
land
only
on
one.
me. You're the only one.
Nah,
play?
sparring.
Oh,
So when I said I was training warriors, I'm doing that.
Don't let him talk. Don't let him talk like that.
I'm training
Don't let him talk
warriors.
like that. Don't let him
I'm
talk like
training
that.
warriors.
So
Because I
long story
tagged him up
short,
last time.
Everybody
These niggas have
has
Last
like.
time.
I guess everybody has like a sport here. So basketball, like die hard.
He does karate.
It's not karate.
Lauren
It's not
coaches
karate.
golf. And
Don't let this nigga lie. Don't let, would you like to go over the game tape again, my brother? Huh? Would you like to go over the game tape again?
oh, what game?
That's an innuendo because he punched the
What
shit
game?
out of me.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for the instant
punched him in
replay.
the
Thank you
face.
for the instant replay.
It was a
Thank you for the instant
face.
replay.
So
I know you wasn't talking about that basketball.
Long story
footage.
short, I knew, like, when I heard this, I said to myself, "Whew, thank God we never have to worry about this because we punched each other, but it was
my
constructive."
Yeah, we got this shit out the way. Yeah.
All of us have played basketball with against each other. It's gotten serious.
but it's just a respect level.
we physically punched each other. These niggas don't have respect, and he had to get that shit. He had to get that shit off. You know what I'm saying? But let's move over to this next thing. Let's go.